Hey guys, and welcome back to another Thursday update video. So today's update is the biggest update of the year, and that is the Song of the Elves update. A brand new Grandmaster quest. We have new bosses like the Gauntlet and the Zolcano mining boss, a brand new city to explore. Definitely a major update today. Before we get into the update, I just want to say I know warding didn't pass. If you guys didn't know, warding got 66% of the yes votes in the poll, which meant that it was 9% off passing. So warding is officially not coming to the game. If you guys would like to discuss your thoughts on warding not passing and what it means for the game, or just your opinions on it in general, feel free to leave it in the comments section below. But today's update is going to be all about the Song of the Elves that is now in the game. I'm probably going to do this video just to go over the, everything that's in the update. And then once I finish the quest and make my way into the city, so once I make my way into Prifddinas, I'll probably do like a huge tour of the city itself and what it has to offer. I'll probably upload that either later today or early tomorrow, but most likely later today. But anyways, let's head to the top over here and go over everything that's new with the Song of the Elves update. I'm recording this update video about 30 minutes after the update was released, so I really don't have any footage of the end of the quest or the Elf City itself because nobody's actually managed to get in yet because nobody's done Song of the Elves. But on Twitch right now, on the old school RuneScape section, there are dozens and dozens of people streaming the quest. So if you guys want to watch them on there and get lots of new footage from the new city and everything, I'd highly recommend going to the old school RuneScape section on Twitch and checking all those people out if you guys would like to do that after this video. So first up, in this first part of the update, we have a spoiler warning, which is a summary of the Elven questline. So if you guys didn't know, Song of the Elves is the conclusion of the Elf questline, and right here is an entire story of the Elf questline so far on old school RuneScape, so you guys can read through that if you would like. As a reminder, the two requirements for quests for the Song of the Elves are Morning's End Part 2 and then Making History, and then you also need 8 level 70 skills: Agility, Construction, Farming, and Herblore, and then Hunter, Mining, Smithing, and Woodcutting. These are the highest ever requirements for a quest, level 70 in all of them. So the OSRS wiki has all the pre-quest requirements as well, and of course everything you need to know about the quest itself. So check out the OSRS wiki for more information on that. Those of you who have completed the quest will gain access to the legendary Crystal of Prifddinas. The Elven Capital has been quietly waiting on the old school map since 2004, and now the gates are finally opened on old school RuneScape, which is actually very exciting. I mean, the Elf City is a place where we all wanted to get into as a kid, and now that it's finally open on old school, it feels kind of interesting. So the main features in here are the brand new PVM and skilling challenges, the Gauntlet, and Zolcano. And if you guys check out the minimap right here, or just the picture of the Elf City itself, there's lots of other things to explore. Again, I'll have a video on the whole entire Elf City out later, but Mod Rai and Mod West were the designers of the layout and the architecture of the city. Very exciting. In the city, we have brand new unique shops and characters. The full glory of the Elven architecture can be seen in the form of the Tower of Voices. There's also a brand new Grand Library for those who wish to delve into the history of Gielinor. The entire Elf City is owned by 8 Elven clans, so each clan kind of owns a different part of the Elf City. For example, the Heffen clan owns the Agility Chorus, and then the Treharn clan owns the mining and smithing part of the city. They also expanded outside of the Prifddinas area as well. They added a brand new Elven town called Gauntlet that has been added to the northeast to add to the depth of the Elven part of Gielinor. Up next, we have my personal favorite part of today's update, which is called the Gauntlet, which is a brand new PVM challenge. So this is a training ground that was designed by the Elves to train their Midas warriors during the God Wars dungeon era. Inside, you guys enter a race against time to collect the materials you need to prepare yourself for a final fight. You have to forge your own crystal armor and weaponry by defeating crystalline monsters and gathering resources before facing the terrifying crystalline hunter or crystalline Hunlif. A huge shout out goes to Monletti, whose development of a system to randomly generate rooms as you explore was key to making the Gauntlet happen. Now, for you guys who have been listening to this video so far and made it to this point, if you notice this part right here, randomly generate rooms. And then we also have forge your own crystal armor and weaponry, defeating crystalline monsters, and gathering resources. And then you face a big boss at the end. Does that sound like something from pre-EOC that I know many of you guys definitely enjoyed? There's something called Dungeoneering, huh? Anybody? For you guys who were Dungeoneering fans back in the day, this is pretty much, I think, old school's version of Dungeoneering. We have raids, but raids isn't exactly like Dungeoneering. But, because you can bring your own, supplies and gear inside. But rather this, you guys have to go in with absolutely nothing, make your own armor, make your own supplies, make your own food, and then fight a big boss at the end in a system of randomly generated rooms. If you guys were Dungeoneering fans and you're bored of the game, or you just want to try something out that might, kind of bring back the Dungeoneering vibe, I think the Gauntlet is going to be what you're looking for. So definitely recommend checking out the Gauntlet once you guys defeat the quest. If you manage to kill the boss and defeat the Gauntlet, you have a chance to receive crystal armor for use outside of the Gauntlet, or even the powerful Blade of Sildor, which I believe has the new best in slot slash bonus. If you guys want details on both of those, there's drop down menus on the update post, which I will leave in a link in the description. So if that doesn't interest you because you're something like a skiller, the skillers actually have a mining, smithing, and runecrafting boss called Zolcano. So if you guys want to put those skills to the test, you can do so by facing this Zolcano boss. Defeating her offers you rewards in the form of skilling resources, and she also has a rare chance to drop crystal tool seeds, which can be used to make crystal pickaxes, axes, and harpoons. Completing activities around Prifddinas will reward you with crystal shards, and these are used to charge various pieces of equipment, but more on that later, they say. So this drop-down menu here gives further details about the smaller activities you can try around the city. Also make sure to look out for Easter eggs and extra content hidden in the city and surrounding areas. So all these other activities here can be found in the drop-down menus. So once again, if you guys would like to do a full in-depth read-through of everything, you guys can click on the update post below and read through all this if you would like. But the first one to go over, of course, is the agility course. So there's a brand new agility course in the Elf City. It says here that it offers 56k agility XP per hour at level 90. It features a shortcut that bypasses small sections. However, the available shortcut moves each lap, and it will be different for each player. These shortcuts increase maximum potential XP per hour at level 90 to 62k an hour. So this new course, at level 90, you can get around 62k an hour for agility. We also have a new Ireworth dungeon, which features 9 Dark Beasts, 12 Kurasks, 9 Necreals, 9 Bloodvelds, 12 Water Fiends, and 6 Moss Giants. The Dark Beasts in the Catacomb of Karen have been removed for thematic reasons. We also have a new Crystal Tree Patch. So this Crystal Tree Patch is a farming patch that requires 74 farming to plant, and you need a Crystal Acorn. The Crystal Acorns are untradeable, but can be obtained from a nearby NPC in exchange for other crystal seeds. They can also be stored in the seed vault. Crystal trees take roughly 8 hours to grow and have no chance of becoming diseased or dying, and once they're fully grown, they can be harvested with an axe. This empties the patch, granting crystal shards and the occasional nest. This tree grants 126 farming XP when planted and 13,240 XP when harvested. We have a brand new enhanced crystal chest, which you guys can use your crystal keys on. Just like the Taverly chest, this new crystal chest will always give you an uncut dragonstone and some extra items like armor, runes, coins, and gems. To open it, you need an enhanced crystal key. This can be made by combining a normal crystal key with 10 crystal shards that requires 80 smithing and 80 crafting. If you guys don't have the requirements, you can pay a nearby elf 15 crystal shards to make one for you. We also have new crystal implings, which only spawn in Prifddinas that require 80 hunter to catch with a net or 90 hunter to catch barehanded. They have their own loot table of elven themed items, including a unique reward, the Elven Signet or Signet. When you guys wear this new Elven Signet, it is a new tradable ring that when worn offers a 5% chance to not use a charge when using crystal items like armors, tools, and weapons. The ring effect will not apply to the Blade of Sildor, described later in the post. Next up, we have something called Divine Potions. Now, Divine Potions are actually kind of interesting, and I'm going to tell you guys how they work right now. So providing that your strength level is 99, when you drink a Divine Super Combat Potion, it boosts that stat up to level 118. The Renew effect on the Divine Potion ensures that it won't drop below 118 for 5 entire minutes. If, however, the stat is reduced either by an NPC, a spell, or a potion such as a Cerebrew, the effect does not renew the stack back to 118 and instead begins renewing at the level that has been lowered to. So for example, let's say you Cerebrew your strength level from 118 to 105, the renewal effect will now begin renewing to the level 105, but it doesn't renew it higher than that unless drinking another strength stat boosting potion. So if you guys are using this, you need to pretty much bring food that doesn't lower your stats, just as pretty much any regular food in the game other than a Cerebrew. The effects of the Divine Potions would not be shareable via the Boost Potion Share spell on the Lunar Spellbook as well. The available Divine Potions are a Divine Super Attack, Divine Super Strength, Divine Super Defense, a Divine Ranging Potion, a Divine Magic Potion, and a Divine Super Combat. Here are all the stats you need. Pretty much level 70 for all the attack, strength, and defense, 74 for ranging, 78 herblore for magic, and 97 herblore for the Divine Super Combat Potion. So crystal weaponry is going to be changing a bit with this update. Stat degradation is going to be removed from crystal bows, shields, and halberds, and they're all going to be removed from the Nightmare Zone shop if the question passes, which it did. Crystal seeds also are going to be removed from the Zulrah drop table regardless of the outcome of this question. So this passed, Crystal Sea is no longer on the Azalra drop table. So when you guys log in, the existing crystal items are going to be converted to a new system, which means that any crystal bows, shields, and halberds in your bank will be converted to crystal weapon seeds, which can then be traded to Ilfine for the relevant item back with its charges. Any Nightmare Zone points lost in the process are going to be refunded, and all crystal items outside of the bank should convert naturally. So on this section of the news post, we have the competition section, which Jagex ran for the release of Song of the Elves. All these people here in this section released videos on the lore and the reasoning behind the Song of the Elves quest. So if you guys want to check out all of that, everybody here uploaded their own video. There's links to them when you click on their names. And then we also, of course, have the 4 login screens that were promoted by Jagex. Then everybody voted on which one should be in the game. And of course, this one won by God of Onion. The first place one looks really, really nice. Something kind of cool with the Gauntlet is that as a race against time, this PVM challenge seemed fitting for the final competition. So if you guys are one of the 3 players who has the fastest top personal best completion time for the Gauntlet, you guys are going to win an old school RuneScape themed GT Omega Pro gaming chair. So if you guys really want to try your best at having the fastest time for the Gauntlet, the top 3 players get a free chair. Easy. With the release of Song of the Elves, we also have some brand new stuff added to the merch store, mainly from Angelscape, who has all of her new keychains there. If you guys would like to check out the rest of the news post, again, I will leave it in the description of the video if you would like to go over it for yourself. And again, make sure you guys all log in today and try out the new Song of the Elves quest and try to get access to the brand new Elf City. There is no RuneLite update today. I checked already, unfortunately, or maybe it just hasn't come out yet. So if you guys are waiting for a RuneLite update, go to runelite.net and wait to see if they have any update coming out today. But that is going to be it for today's update. I am so excited to try out the quest. I'm making this video before I even started the quest. So hopefully I can get that done very soon. And hopefully tonight I have a brand new video out for you guys going over the entirety of the new Prifddinas city and the new Elf City, whatever you want to call it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to start the quest. Again, check out Twitch for everything if you need it. See you next time. Peace.
Wow.